John, dogged performance by Kettering today. You must have been pleased with the result, but also, I suppose you really got to look at the chances that Kettering created and actually didn't kill this team off early doors.
Yeah, I mean, we did. We did create a lot of chances. That's true, Paul. And we hit the woodwork twice, which has got to be taken into account. But at the end of the day, we've scored two. They've only scored one, and it's 3 points, 3 more points in the bank. So
also,
no complaints.
I suppose it's good that you can interpret what they're saying on the pitch as well, because obviously from that part of the country you can sort of liaise, can't you?
Well, you can, yeah, and you can, it's the most beautiful accent in the world, of course.
Pardon?
It's the most beautiful accent in the world, and we come down here and we try to educate you Southerners, but at the end of the day, you just come down and do your job. And
Javon Anderson making his debut today, I thought was impressive.
Yes, very good, very good. He's played first team football for Burton Albion, so we know he's a good player. He's come in, he's done his job. He's very adaptable. When we went to a back three, when we changed our shape to go to a back three, he dropped in as the left side centre back, and then of course he went back to left back where he's also accomplished. So yeah, a very good debut performance.
And overall, the lads that have been brought in recently, Callum Powell, Rhys Sharp, they've got Pezza in here. We're going to talk to him in a few moments. Yeah. Have all added something to this team. 4 games unbeaten, and we've taken away the early doors, and the games are actually working in our favour now. And what a performance, really, that Pezza put in once again. I mean, man of the match against Kidderminster on Tuesday night, and again out there causing all sorts of problems for the defence. Well,
we just said at half time, didn't we, big man? That I've known him since he was 19, and he does what it says on the tin. You put it up to him, he's going to win his headers. You put it up to him, the ball's going to stick. And it hasn't been doing that. Earlier in the season, the ball was coming back at us too easily. Now the ball's sticking up there. We're turning teams around because he's winning his flicks. And, he'll get us goals as well, because he scored goals all his career. He's still to get off the mark. I thought he was very unlucky with the header that hit the post. But we know there's goals in there as well. He's not a one-trick pony. He's got a lot of strings to his bow.
Causes a lot of problems and issues. I mean, played against us and has done that. And it's good to be in a position where we've got somebody that can do that for us. That's something that we have lacked in recent seasons, and certainly this season at early doors we've not had anybody. We had our Orenson with the physical power, but hasn't got the ability to use it.
Well, and we said that. It's something that the gaffer and I have gone away and talked about, and it was a problem that we had to address. And we've addressed it, because the big man, as you say, has been absolutely magnificent since he came into the team. On his debut, it was a difficult sort of day for him, because he'd not played for a few months, in fact, and he came in at Hereford and was absolutely magnificent. Stopped the ball coming back at us, allowed little Powley to pick bits up and score goals. And he's done that. He's done that in all the matches he's been involved in. So we're very happy with him at the moment. If we can get him running the channels and closing down defenders, we'll have the perfect product.
Ryan Fryatt.
Yes.
Great goal against Hereford last Saturday.
It was, yes. And
an outstanding goal. I think it's currently winning our goal of the month at the moment. But again, a bullet header today, and another cracking goal from the lad. He's proven to be a real asset, isn't he?
Yeah, he has. We knew, when Kings Lynn released him at the end of last season, he was immediately on our list of targets to bring to this football club. Because we know that he's. Again, just like Pez, he does exactly what it says on the tin. He'll head it and kick it. He's a good defender, and he's winning with his share of goals now. And I thought the one today was excellent. I thought the delivery from Sharp was absolutely outstanding. It was. I mean, I could have headed that one, to be fair. And it was a bullet header. It was great,
yeah,
but it really was. Yeah, superb. So.
Well, thank you, John, for coming over. We want to get the big man on.
Get him in there,
Get him in here and introduce him to the Kettering faithful, who will see it on Poppy's TV. And,
by all means.
Fantastic win. Great that we could win in front of the fans for the first time this season as well.
And it was lovely to have, can I just say, it was lovely to have them back in the ground as well. The gaffer and I are both. We emphasise all the time how important they are to the team and what a lift they give to the team. And I thought the support today was amazing. I know it was reduced numbers because of COVID.
637.
Yeah. It's very, very good. And having said that, like I say, they're a magnificent, have magnificent supporters here, and they've really got behind the side again today. And it was lovely. It was lovely to be playing in a stadium where there was people watching again. You know,
does make a difference,
so
doesn't it?
It makes an incredible difference, Paul. You know, I just said to Pete Short before the game, we were talking about the Hereford game and the Kidderminster game, and I said, you know, we've gone to two lovely old stadiums that were empty. They were like ghost towns, you know, whereas usually there's 2,000-3,000 in there and the place is buzzing. So yeah, it was amazing to have them back today, and it was greatly appreciated by the players and the staff.
Thank you, John. We'll see you on Tuesday
much.
at York City. We're going to bring in now Carl Perry. Some of those you've not seen Carl play are missing a treat at the moment. Kyle, welcome to Poppy's TV.
Thanks for having me.
Great,
good to see you.
Great to having you here. You've caused us a lot of problems against us for Colville, and we can see why. Obviously, you're causing a lot of problems out there. It's great to have you here. How have you found it since?
I'll be honest, I've absolutely loved it. It's been a breath of fresh air to come into a setup like this with the experience of the gaffer and Rammers, just to be a part of that again, to understand what I'm about. I know what I've always brought to football clubs over the years. Sometimes it's gone under the radar, underappreciated, but you know, proof is in the pudding, as I say. It is what it says on the tin, as Rammers says. I've absolutely loved it coming in, and I think it's gel. We know what we're doing. We've got the right mix of lads, so I can't wait to just keep going and keep pushing on. As I've touched on, you know, I haven't really played, so to come in to get 7 points and to play the minutes I have, I'm just excited. Where I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to get fitter, I'm going to get sharper. The goals are going to come. They're going to understand to put it into the back stick. Hit me. Unfortunate today. Rolls the back stick. Yeah, hit the post. And again, you know, I create, like at Hereford, they put two on me, they put one in front and one behind me. So he was marking somebody else. Yeah. So, you know, Ryan, it looked like he had so much space in the box when he headed it into the net.
Power, isn't it?
Yeah,
you can get his shots
you know, big throw, we flicked it onto the back and he's got it away. So it makes things happen. Which
we were rather hoping, Ed and myself, to cover the game against Hereford, that you'd be putting Paul White through the mire as you did again for Colville, because you scored 3 against him and all back post sort of goals, and we were really hoping to stick one by him. And we said, I wonder if White has got that sort of not scaredness, but you know, he's aware of what you've done against him. And,
it just needs to be hung up, and like I say, the lads need to understand my game, and we're getting there every week. Like I say, the work ethic and the shape the gaffer's installed in us, it's getting the wins. So when we start getting an understanding of, you know, let's hang it up, let's put crosses in them, I think there's so much more to come from us. I really do. That it's a quality dressing room, so I think it's quite good that we're sneaking up, because we're going to surprise a few people along the way.
We've been unlucky with the games. Ed and I were saying that you've had 3 or 4 games on the trot now, where we've had games 12 days in between games. It must make a difference as a player when you're playing regularly, and when you're having to wait for 10 days to get back to a game where you've lost and want to repeat or try and get rid of the...
You want to put it right again.
Put it right, yeah. So this run of games, and we've got Tuesday at York, which should go ahead, then back here on Saturday against Telford. So it's going to be a local team for you, I suppose, as well.
And massive games as well. Like I said, it's a privilege to come back into the mix again and playing at these big clubs who I've got a history with them all as well. So, and like I said, it's coming to Kettering. I know the rich
Tell
history.
us about the shirt, the 24. What's
the 24?
Yeah, what's all that about?
It's the only one which fits me.
That's what we said.
I think they've had to stitch 2 shirts together, the old number 2 and the old number 4.
We had Rennie Howe a couple of seasons ago, and he was part of the bulk as well. You know, we said, is it one of his shirts? But no.
I'm breathing in as well. So
I know you know one of my old mates, Terry Brumpton.
Yeah, top guy. Go a long way back with Terry as well.
One of Terry's publications. Terry and I are good mates. And
very good at what he does. And as I say, it's good to see friendly faces in the game again, because like I said, I'm an old dog now, 34, and I'm now Lukey Graham playing youth team football. He was at Northampton, I was at Walsall, and coming back into the fold. Rammers again, and you know, the gaffer. It's great seeing these faces again. So
must make it nice, as you say. Must be, you know, can't wait for the next game. Sort of
thing. And like I say, and I know, you know, Lowy at Kidderminster, you know, they're all fear me because they know what I'm about.
Good.
So one in front, one behind, and it creates space. And it's simple things, but that's what's working for us. And I think second half, if we're going to be tough on ourselves, we probably was too much. We got carried away a little bit. That's a good word to put it, yeah. For 15 minutes, it was a bit, let's go, instead of just doing what we did against Kidderminster, holding our shape, keeping strong and doing the basics and doing them well. But we rode the storm, and that's not easy to do.
Well,
Blyth Spartans are a good side. Like I said, it's early days. Don't believe the tables or anything.
It's also said in the short time that you've been here, you're almost becoming a cult hero. The ovation you got coming off, and which must be
I
nice
like to
as
milk it as well.
Well,
and
don't blame
my
you.
calf
Don't blame you.
No.
Who doesn't? But
I hope so, because I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I want to win games, and I want to do well, and you know, like I said, it means a lot to me. So I'm happy to be here, and I think it's going to be a good season.
thank you for coming over, Colin. I know you want to get in that shower and get cleaned up and have a glass of milk after.
Yeah,
but
thank you very much.
Brilliant
Thank
to have you here.
Cheers, guys.
Best of luck on
Thank
Tuesday.